My beloved children, hear my voice tonight. I am the Lord your God, the one who knows the end from the beginning, the one who holds your days in my hands. I speak to you now with urgency, for there are moments in your life when my timing is not just important, it is everything. I say to you, must be tonight, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, not when you have figured it all out, but tonight. My timing is perfect, and my call is clear. When I speak, I do so with purpose, for I see what you cannot see, and I know what you do not know. There are doors I have prepared to open for you, but they will not remain open forever. There are blessings I have set aside for you, but they are tied to this moment, to this act of obedience. When I say, must be tonight, I am not asking you to rush or to act in fear, but to trust me above your own understanding. I am calling you to step out in faith, to move when I say move, to act when I say act. Delay can cost you more than you realize. Procrastination can rob you of the very thing you have been praying for. I am the God who answers prayers, but my answers often require your immediate response. You may feel unprepared, uncertain, or even afraid. You may wonder why I am asking you to move now, when the circumstances seem less than ideal. But I remind you, my child, that I am with you. I do not call you to something I have not already prepared you for. I do not send you where my grace cannot keep you. When I say, must be tonight, it is because I have already gone before you. I have already made a way where there seems to be no way. I have already provided what you need, even if you cannot see it yet. Remember the stories of old, when my people listened to my voice and moved at my command. Remember how the Israelites left Egypt in the night, how they trusted me to lead them into freedom. Remember how my son, Jesus, obeyed me even when it meant going to the cross. Obedience in my timing brings about miracles, breakthroughs, and blessings that cannot be found any other way. When you hesitate, you risk missing what I have prepared for you. When you obey, you step into the fullness of my plan. Tonight is not just another night. It is a divine appointment. It is a moment set apart for you to respond to my call. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt keep you from moving forward. Trust that I am with you, that I am for you, and that my timing is always for your good. When I say, must be tonight, it is because I love you and I want the best for you. I see the bigger picture, and I know what is waiting for you on the other side of your obedience. So, my child, listen to my voice. Do not delay. Do not wait for a more convenient time. The time is now. The moment is tonight. Step out in faith and watch what I will do. For I am the Lord your God, and I am faithful to fulfill every promise I have spoken over your life. Trust me, obey me, and see the wonders I will perform for you. My timing is perfect, and my love for you never fails. Respond to my call, for tonight is the night I have chosen for you. The importance of faith in my instructions cannot be overstated, my beloved. When I speak, I do not speak in vain. My words are life, and my commands are given with wisdom that surpasses all human understanding. I see the path before you, every twist and turn, every challenge, and every blessing. When I say, must be tonight, I am not simply giving you a task. I am inviting you to trust me, to believe that my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Faith is not just believing that I exist, but believing that I am good, that I am for you, and that my instructions are always for your benefit. There are times when my instructions may not make sense to you. You may look at your circumstances and wonder how my command fits into your plans or your logic. But I remind you, my child, that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith is stepping out when you do not have all the answers, when you cannot see the whole picture, but you trust the one who holds the picture. When I say, must be tonight, I am asking you to put your faith into action, to move beyond what is comfortable and familiar, and to trust that I am leading you into something greater. Throughout the ages, those who have walked closely with me have done so by faith. Abraham left his homeland, not knowing where he was going, simply because I told him to go. Moses stood before the Red Sea, trusting that I would make a way when there seemed to be no way. Mary believed my word, even when it seemed impossible, and through her faith, the Savior of the world was born. These acts of faith were not easy, and they were not always understood by those around them, but they were honored by me, because they trusted my instructions above their own understanding. When you choose to have faith in my instructions, you are declaring that you believe I am who I say I am. You are saying that my promises are true, that my love is real, and that my power is greater than any obstacle you face. Faith is not the absence of doubt or fear, but the decision to move forward despite them, because you trust in my character and my word. When I say, must be tonight, I am giving you an opportunity to exercise your faith, to step into the unknown with the assurance that I am with you every step of the way. There will be voices that try to discourage you, that tell you to wait, to question, to delay. But I urge you, my child, to listen to my voice above all others. My instructions are not burdensome. They are invitations to experience my faithfulness in new and deeper ways. When you obey in faith, you open the door for me to work miracles in your life. You allow me to show you what I can do when you trust me completely. Your faith in my instructions is the key that unlocks the blessings I have prepared for you. Do not let fear or uncertainty keep you from responding to my call. Remember that I am the God who parted seas, who moved mountains, who raised the dead. There is nothing too hard for me. When I say, must be tonight, it is because I have already made provision for you. I have already gone before you to prepare the way. All I ask is that you trust me, that you believe my word, and that you act in faith. For when you do, you will see my glory revealed in your life in ways you never imagined. So, my beloved, let your faith rise tonight. Trust in my instructions, for I am faithful to fulfill every promise I have spoken over you, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. My precious child, I see the moments when you hesitate, when you hold back, when you tell yourself that there will be a better time, a more convenient season, or a day when you feel more ready. I see the way procrastination tries to settle into your heart, whispering that you can wait, that you can delay, that you can put off what I have asked you to do. But I am calling you to let go of procrastination and hesitation, for these are not from me. They are subtle thieves that rob you of the fullness of my blessings and the joy of walking in step with my spirit. When I say, must be tonight, I am inviting you to break free from the chains of delay and step boldly into the purpose I have for you. Procrastination is often rooted in fear, fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of not being enough. But I remind you, my child, that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. When you hesitate, you allow fear to have a voice in your decisions, and you give room for doubt to grow. But I am the God who goes before you, who stands beside you, and who lives within you. I am greater than any fear you face, and my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you let go of hesitation, you make room for my courage to rise up within you, empowering you to do what you could never do on your own. Hesitation can also come from a desire for control, from wanting to have every detail figured out before you move. But I am calling you to trust me, to believe that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see the whole picture. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. When you let go of the need to control every outcome, you open your heart to my guidance and my provision. I am the one who holds your future, and I will never lead you astray. When I say, "must be tonight," it is because I know the perfect timing for every step you take. There are blessings that are released only through immediate obedience. There are opportunities that are available only for a moment, doors that will not remain open forever. When you procrastinate, you risk missing what I have prepared for you. When you hesitate, you may find that the window of opportunity closes before you are ready to move. But when you respond to my call without delay, you position yourself to receive all that I have for you. I am a God of perfect timing, and I desire for you to walk in the fullness of my plan. Letting go of procrastination and hesitation is not always easy. It requires a decision to trust me more than your fears, to believe my promises more than your doubts, and to value my timing above your own comfort. It means choosing to act even when you do not feel ready, knowing that I will equip you for every good work I have called you to do. It means saying yes to me, even when it costs you something, because you know that I am worth it. My child, do not let another night pass you by. Do not allow procrastination or hesitation to steal the blessings I have prepared for you. When I say, "must be tonight," it is because I have something special in store for you, something that can only be received through immediate obedience. Trust me, let go of delay, and step into the destiny I have designed for you. For I am with you, and I will never fail you. My beloved, I know the weight you sometimes feel when my instructions come at a time that seems inconvenient or even impossible. I see the questions that rise in your heart, the uncertainty that clouds your mind, and the longing for things to be easier or more comfortable before you step forward. But I am calling you to trust my plan, even when it interrupts your own. My ways are not your ways, and my timing is not always what you expect. But I assure you, my plan is always for your good and for my glory. When I say, "must be tonight," I am not asking you to act out of your own strength or understanding, but to lean on me, to trust that I see what you cannot see, and to believe that my timing is perfect, even when it feels inconvenient. There are moments in your life when my call will come in the middle of your plans, when you are busy, tired, or simply not expecting me to speak. You may feel unprepared or overwhelmed, wondering why I would ask you to move now, when so much else is happening. But I remind you, my child, that I am the God who sees the end from the beginning. I know every detail of your life, every challenge you face, and every desire of your heart. When I ask you to trust my plan, I am inviting you to step into something greater than you could ever imagine on your own. I am inviting you to let go of your need for everything to make sense, and to rest in the assurance that I am working all things together for your good. Trusting my plan means surrendering your own agenda and allowing me to lead you, even when it means letting go of what is comfortable or familiar. It means believing that I am with you in every moment, that I will provide what you need, and that I will never leave you or forsake you. When you trust my plan, you are saying yes to my wisdom, my love, and my power. You are choosing to believe that I am able to do exceedingly, abundantly above all you could ask or think, even when the timing seems all wrong to you. There are blessings and breakthroughs that are released only when you trust me enough to move when I say move. There are miracles waiting on the other side of your obedience, but they require you to step out in faith, even when it is inconvenient. I know the sacrifices you make when you choose my plan over your own, and I honor every act of obedience, no matter how small it may seem. I see your heart, your willingness to trust me, and I promise that I will never waste your faith. Every step you take in obedience to my plan is a step closer to the destiny I have prepared for you. Sometimes, trusting my plan means walking through doors you never expected to open, or letting go of things you thought you needed. It may mean saying yes to opportunities that stretch you, or releasing dreams that no longer fit the purpose I have for your life. But I assure you, my child, that I am with you in every step. I am the one who holds your future, and I will never lead you astray. My plan is always for your good, and my timing is always perfect, even when it interrupts your own. So tonight, as you hear my voice, I invite you to trust me with your whole heart. Let go of your need for convenience and embrace the adventure of following my plan. I promise you, my beloved, that when you trust me, you will see my faithfulness in ways you never imagined, and you will discover that my plan is always worth it. My dear child, I want you to understand the blessings that follow immediate obedience, for they are greater than you can imagine. When I speak and you respond without delay, you open the door for my favor to flow into your life in ways that are both seen and unseen. Immediate obedience is not just about following a command. It is about aligning your heart with mine, showing me that you trust my wisdom and my love above your own understanding. When you act at my word, especially when it is difficult or inconvenient, you demonstrate a faith that pleases me deeply, and I delight in rewarding those who earnestly seek me and obey my voice. There are blessings that are released only through your willingness to move when I say move. Some doors are time-sensitive, and some opportunities are prepared for a specific moment. When you hesitate or delay, you may miss the fullness of what I have prepared for you. But when you respond immediately, you step into the flow of my perfect timing, and you find yourself in the right place at the right time. I am the God who orchestrates every detail, and I know exactly when and how to bring about the answers to your prayers. Your immediate obedience positions you to receive the miracles, breakthroughs, and provisions that I have set aside for you. Consider the stories of those who have gone before you. When Abraham obeyed me without hesitation, he became the father of many nations and received blessings that touched generations. When Peter cast his net at my son's word, even after a long night of failure, he experienced a catch so great it could not be contained. When the widow at Zarephath gave her last meal to my prophet, she found her jar of flour and jug of oil never ran dry. These blessings were not the result of careful planning or perfect circumstances, but of immediate obedience to my instruction. I am the same God today, and I still honor those who trust me enough to act at my word. Immediate obedience also brings peace to your heart, for it removes the burden of indecision and the weight of regret. When you obey right away, you do not give room for doubt, fear, or confusion to take root. You experience the joy of knowing you have done what I asked, and you can rest in the assurance that I am working on your behalf. My peace will guard your heart and mind, and my presence will go with you wherever you step in faith. The blessings of obedience are not always material or immediate, but they are always real and lasting. Sometimes the greatest blessing is the deepening of your relationship with me, the growth of your faith, and the strengthening of your character. There are also blessings that ripple out from your obedience and touch the lives of others. When you say yes to me, you become a vessel through which my love, hope, and provision can flow to those around you. Your obedience can be the answer to someone else's prayer, the miracle they have been waiting for, or the encouragement they need to keep going. I use your willingness to move at my word to accomplish things far beyond what you can see or understand. You may never know the full impact of your obedience this side of eternity, but I see it all, and I will reward you openly. So, my beloved, do not underestimate the power and blessing of immediate obedience. When I say, "must be tonight," it is because I have something special in store for you, something that can only be received through your prompt response. Trust me, obey me, and watch as I pour out blessings that overflow in your life and in the lives of those around you. For I am faithful to honor every act of obedience to my voice. My precious child, I want you to know that every word I speak and every instruction I give is rooted in my deep and everlasting love for you. My timing is not random, nor are my commands given without purpose. I see the whole of your life, from the first breath to the last, and I know exactly what you need and when you need it. My love is not just a feeling, It is an active force that shapes every detail of your journey. When I say, "must be tonight," it is not to burden you or to test you, but to draw you closer to the blessings and the purpose I have designed specifically for you. My timing is an expression of my love, and my purpose is always for your good, even when you cannot see it in the moment. There are times when you may question why things happen when they do, or why I ask you to move at a certain time. You may feel unprepared, or you may wish for more time to get ready. But I assure you, my child, that my love is guiding every step. I do not call you to act before you are able, nor do I ask you to do anything alone. My presence goes with you, and my spirit empowers you. When you trust my timing, you are trusting in my love. A love that never fails, never gives up, and never leaves you to face anything on your own. My purpose for you is not just about what you do, but about who you are becoming as you walk with me. Every moment of obedience, every step of faith, is shaping you into the person I created you to be. My love is patient and kind, but it is also purposeful and intentional. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Sometimes, my timing may feel sudden or unexpected, but it is always for your benefit. I see the dangers you cannot see, the opportunities you might miss, and the blessings that are waiting just on the other side of your obedience. When I say, "must be tonight," it is because I am aligning your life with my perfect will, opening doors that no one can shut, and closing doors that are not meant for you. My purpose is to lead you into a life of abundance, peace, and joy, and my timing is the key that unlocks these gifts. You may not always understand my ways, but I ask you to trust my heart. I am your Father, and I love you with an everlasting love. I am working all things together for your good, even the things that seem difficult or confusing. My purpose is not to make your life harder, but to make it richer, deeper, and more meaningful. I use every moment, every challenge, and every act of obedience to draw you closer to me and to reveal more of my love to you. When you respond to my timing, you are saying yes to my love and yes to the destiny I have prepared for you. Remember, my child, that my love and purpose are woven into every detail of your life. I am not distant or indifferent. I am intimately involved in every moment. When I say, "must be tonight," it is because I have something beautiful in store for you, something that will reveal more of my love and fulfill more of my purpose in your life. Trust me, lean into my love, and know that my timing is always for your good. For I am the Lord your God, and my love for you will never fail.